Well, a good look at the crowd here, North Bay Memorial Gardens. A lot of fans on the one side where Canada now has a convincing 7-point lead. You see all the flags hanging above the seats. Japan taking on Korea. Right now, it's advantage Korea. They have the hammer. They're playing the 7th end, and they have a 2-point lead, despite a little bit of some struggles from Kim Young-jung. Canada can get the top spot in a win and a Russia win this evening and clinch the 1 seed. They'll get to 10-0, looking strong to do that. Meanwhile, Korea knows they finish out. They have a chance here. They can't get into the 1 or 2 spot. They would at best finish tied with Sweden. They win out and Sweden loses out. But because Sweden beat Korea in the round robin play, Sweden would hold the tiebreaker. So in essence, they are 3 games behind Sweden. Japan starts with a center guard. Pretty sure we'll see 2 center line guards now.
Yeah, I would think so. Japan really need to get the cover up. Get some pressure onto Korea. Korea in a good position. They're 2 up with the hammer. So they will just try and keep everything as clean as possible. Yeah, good separation there with the guards.
근데 은전이 거 아까 그거 한 9 간 게 87이었어. 공호만. 이거 공호이 잘 나간 거 같어.
So 7th end here. This is session 17.
세다. 세다. 좀 잡긴 잡았어요, 언니. 살고 나서 살고.
Look at the 2 skips. Watching this one come in, the 2 center line guards. We're wanting these ones to stop in front of the T line. Ooh. Just back, but just back. Leaves just a little bit of room. I think you can maybe have to tap it a little bit.
This is where if Japan can really nail this and then top now, Korea are going to start peeling guards, and then Japan are in a really good position to go for a steal with it. This is the track that a few of them have struggled coming down and hanging straight. She's played a really nice weight.
Try and drag it as far as they can. Just a little tap.
Great shot.
And it looks as though they are shot. We'll jump over again. Russia and Sweden. Russia leading 5-3 against Sweden. I'm close of who is shot back there. It looks like it might just be Sweden. Maybe I'll put money that it's Sweden lying 1. And a draw for a 2nd point.
Just skims past that yellow guard.
Has some backing there, comes down to it. That's 1, and it is 2, so 5-5. Russia, Sweden, after 6 ends. Sweden ties that one up. It was a peel that actually just touched that other guard, so moves it just over. But it is Japan lying 1, right on the button. It looks like it is just shot stone.
And that's where stone positioning at this stage is so important with the lead shots. Your career just slip behind T, then Japan's second player can come in and just nail it. Makes a big difference to the whole end. Oh, should just kick the guard out the way.
Well, it was in the way of the feet, so why not just get it right out of the way while you're sweeping?
Sorry.
Ah, sorry. Oops.
Okay.
Well, that's one way of not worrying about where your feet are. Just give it to the old boot. Watch on the left of your screen. Yuno Kotani comes over. Just gives it the old heel toe.
Oh,
Push
like,
to the
where
boards.
did that come from?
Who put that rock there? Kim Sun-young now.
She would really like to lift two guards here. Oh, just misses the second one.
Well, look at all the other scores. 4-4, Germany and the U.S. tied. And U.S. really a pivotal team. Look, they're 5-4, right in the middle of it. Right behind them is the Czech Republic at 5-5. That's where the playoff line is cut right now. Japan is just on the outside looking in. Can't really afford another loss. Czech Republic idle here in this draw. USA in action. Was looking good for Japan with the U.S. dropping one. Even with a loss, they might still have some chance. But the U.S. just stole to tie it up. But lots of action still to play. Obviously, it'd be simpler if Japan could come up with a comeback victory.
Yeah, it's always easier when it's in your own destiny and you just need to win rather than relying on other people losing. Never nice to be in that position.
That USA-Czech Republic game tomorrow morning is going to be a pretty important game. 6-4, Korea leads. Korea 6-3 record coming in. 2 games up on Japan.
And Korea should have been on another win after that one against Switzerland today. Hogline violation cost them the game.
Will peel off that other stone of their own, top of the 12-foot. Still those two right top and back of the button. Yuna Kotani, older of the two Kotani sisters. And by older, 2 years, she's still 19. Don't know if old is the term I would use with a 19-year-old.
Students got huge potential. In juniors, never mind. And ladies as well.
So center line guard. Real good work to try and get that as far as they can.
Korea would really like to do some damage here.
Yeah, they'd love to try and clear things up. Of course, weren't sure how they would respond in this one. A lot of demand for their time after their run in their home country at the Olympic Winter Games. Actually, just watched a commercial they did for an electronic company, and quite entertaining. So.
Yeah, it's not just the physical demands of the whole 10 days at the Olympic Games plus the 10 days here. It's all that interest they've had in between. They've had so much, you know, their time. They couldn't just relax and chill. The demands have been huge on them.
How much of that free time that they had were they out on the ice as well?
Precisely. You know, it wasn't a long turnaround between playing in their home country and then coming to Canada.
저기보다는 차라리 더 내려오든지 둘 중에 하나면 되는데 그냥 중간에 멈춰서 길게.
And it is great for their sport in the country, and they would want to help promote curling. But you've got to find that even balance.
They'll have lots of free time following this event, heading into the summer and then into next season. Is Japan trying to put that guard out in front? Well, did over curl enough to make a play in the house now?
They're having a good look to see who's actually lying short. Because if Korea are lying short, do they want to come in and touch it?
Well, it's real tough to see. Now we'll get a look at it.
Oh, I wouldn't like to call that one.
일단 저기 앞에 거 저거 막는 걸로 보고.
I'm looking closely at that. I think it's red.
넷은 빡실 것 같은데 거의 한 여기까지 들어와야 될 것 같아.
맞네요. 밖으로?
Getting word, our expert eyes are saying it is the red stone.
I'll sit in the fence right now.
비슷하긴 한데 재봐야
Way
알
to
것
take
같아.
a leap, Rona.
일단 5~6까지만.
5.
And now hope
저기
we get to find out.
노란색만 막는 걸로 가야 되는데 거의 6까지 안 건드는 순으로 그냥 가긴 가야 돼.
But if you're not sure, you don't really want to just leave it to chance. So we'll play
밀리지 않게.
draw in front. They don't want to move it at all. They just want to take away the angle
끝까지 가야 돼.
or the little tap possibility of Japan's.
무조건 와야 돼.
와줘. 주면 돼.
Yeah, Korea, as long as they score at this end, they should be fairly happy. They're 3 up then.
That one comes up well short. She was hoping to try and get that in the 8-foot.
아, 너무 약해? 차면가 너무 큰 줄.
Tori Kawana trying to speed down the ice to get down and play the little tap.
Wonder if she's short of time in her time clock. She's
Or late for
Flying
dinner
about the
plans. They've got lots of time.
loads of time.
Not a player that likes to waste any time. She's down the hack, cleans the rock, gets the information from the front end and goes.
And goes. No pre-shot routine. Boom, out the hack. So she nominated there with her brush just to freeze the yellow.
Just maybe touch it a hair.
She needs to touch it a hair. If you think it's red, look, she'll need to touch it a hair.
Needs to move it just a hair.
It's yellow now.
Well, yellow is shot stone, but for how long can they play wait to get by with not quite getting to the nose?
And also, Korea don't want to lose a 2 here. If she just nicked this, she could leave Japan lying 2.
Yeah, just try and get them both out of there if she can. So the final stone, 7th end. Kim Young-jung, do they have enough to try and spill that out?
She's looking high at the moment, keeping off it.
Try and get enough, spill them both out.
What a shot.
And it is red that is shot stone now. As they get their single point, they wanted to score. Nicely done. Kim Young-jung gets a 3-point lead back again. Makes
Japan were
those yellows
so
go away.
unlucky that they just left that there for her and didn't curl at the end.
So 7-4, 3 ends remaining here in our feature game.
거의 놓지 마. 그냥 티는 해도 얘들이 탭에서 내리고 하면 어차피 그게
から高校、認め大事。ベストマン滑ってると思うんだよ。
So 7-4, our feature game, Korea against Japan. Luke Coley, Rona Howie with you here as we bring you the Ford World Women's Curling Championship 2018. Nice little double by Korea and Kim Young-jung to make sure they score. And it is a single point, so they get that 3-point lead difference, that steal of 3 in the first end. As Japan has the hammer, and running out of time, they need to try and score deuces. They got a force, but they got to try and score a multiple point end right now.
Yeah, 2 at the 8th would really help them and get them in touching distance of Korea.
Well, Germany, USA, and Rona try to decipher what's going on there.
Hard. It looks as though USA are maybe line 2. Germany trying to come in off here.
Off the side, right into the pocket. Get one. Oh, they don't quite. Great effort. Daniela Jentsch comes off the side, but it's another steal. Now, a USA lead. So the first 2 in for Korea, and they'll get into their hit game. They throw the takeouts very accurately. Look at the comparisons of players, 80% for both leads. Only difference, 1 hit for Cho Hee Kim at 100%.
And this time Korea, their stone placement's been good. Top tee, so Japan have got nothing there to freeze.
So the double peel attempt coming, and look at this, Italy not going away, down 10-3. Have some mistakes from Canada. Diana Gaspari, it's the draw to the full 12-foot to score 3 and make it a 4-point game. The Italian team just continuing to fight, pick away, not going away. So Italy able to get their 3 points, 10-6. They're through 7 ends. Meanwhile, Russia, Sweden, 5-5 playing in the 7th end. Victoria Moiseva. Out-turn draw. Facing a couple, so Sweden able to get their fours. Well, just using the backing, we'll come right down to it. So 2 Olympic teams duking it out. And right now, Russia with the upper hand, up 6-5 over Sweden. Are trying the double peel.
Double peel, is it going?
And it doesn't catch enough of it to move it. It just pushes it into the rings. But nothing out in front to hide behind anymore.
So it's reversing for Japan. Instead of then drawing round their corner guard, they now need to put the corner guard up on the one in the house.
Comparison of the numbers there. 88 to 80%. That is a long guard on those World Curling Federation logos. The amount of swing, even if it's perfectly guarding it, it's still accessible. Kai Young-ae going to play the out turn to get after that one. Peels that stone out and remains lying 2.
You said though, look, with the long guard, it doesn't really pose a threat to Korea, because even if Japan come round it, Korea will be able to come round in either hand, tap the stone back.
Well, important now placement that you don't go too deep because of the placement of that guard.
So past the guard by a good few inches, but yet comes out the other side.
Well, I thought they might come after it because of where the guard is. You peel this, the guard can be placed in a better spot. But this is the textbook. This is to play it according to the book. And go by, well, just play the peel, miss it, and pick the one in the back.
Plan B.
Not the called shot, but they will take it.
Yep, we'll have that, thanks. She erred on the right side. And worse if she had missed everything.
You want to make sure you get one. We look at the numbers, both thirds at 80% through 7 ends. Well, Japan desperately trying to get a deuce here in this 8th end.
아예 없진 않는 것 같아. 되게 많이 보이는 것 같았는데.
귀퉁이 보여요.
귀퉁이 보인다고?
아, 3분의 1번 정도 보여요.
Probably see half that stone.
가드가 멀어서.
Yeah, I think there'll be a way they can get around it.
강해, 진짜 살짝 보여. 요만큼 보여.
Oh, no, changed her mind from the hack. Just take the guard.
Well, it still lies 1-2 in the rings. At some point, Japan will have to make a play. We're into skip stones now, this 8th end.
초이, 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 하.
Well, another one gets by, and this one doesn't have the stone in the house to catch, so
이쪽이 안 도나 보다. 완전 안 도는 것 같은데.
Japan gets a break that works in their favor after the first one ended up hitting the one in the rings. If you look at the skips numbers, both have struggled in this game, especially draw weight. Look at those numbers in the 50s.
Yeah, that was a strange one because left the head going to hit the one in the house, but as soon as she got into the hack, didn't think she could see enough of it. But at this stage in the game, in the 8th end, you're 3 up. Even if she just split that yellow out the house, you know, it makes it tough for Japan to try and generate a 2. And then she didn't kind of reset in her pre-shot routine. She just changed her mind and then went.
Well, and routine is such a big thing for a lot of these players. Trying to hit and roll to the side now. Well, it really jumps once it crosses that center line. Leaves it in front of that stone. About halfway, they weren't on that one, and then it made that move, got to the center and got off the hill and took off.
So do you draw the other side, the 4-foot, if you're Korea? Force Japan to 1.
Well, you mishit it a little bit, or you misplace it. Chance at that a short raise, because you got to be line 1-2. They are not. They're going to hit. If they peel this out, they give up 2 at most. Draw if you misplace it, and give up 3.
We talk by the 8th end, but as you said, their stats on their draws aren't great tonight. You would think by the 8th end should be confident of what T-weight was. Really put the pressure in on Japan. Japan score a 2 here, they're back, clawing at you. Doesn't want to be tight here and jam this.
Got to avoid the back one. Make the hit, avoid the back, and we'll leave a hit for 2 for Japan. Able to generate it. Got a couple of mistakes from their Korean side. Now, Tori Kowana, opportunity, get within 1 with 2 ends remaining. Trying to get it to curl late. Got to hit, stick around for the second point, and it'll roll and roll and roll too far.
What a missed opportunity.
Had a great chance to get 2, but only get 1. Japan down 7-5 now after 8.
첫 번째 거 돌아.
도는 건 아닌 것 같은데 웨이트는 좀 주는 편이에요.
Well, the Ford World Women's Curling Championship, North Bay, Ontario, Canada. We are on Sheet C this evening. Korea taking on Japan in a 7-5 Korean lead. Missed chance. It could have been a 1-point game now. Japan's going to go all out. Got to go steal just to tie this game up. Arisa Kotani just awaiting the go-ahead from the official. Time in between. They'll have to go 2 centerline guards, Rona.
Yeah, 2 ends to play. Still doable to steal and steal, but they need these double guards with some good separation between them.
So the youngster, the teenager, looked to put the long centerline guard out in front. Had one slide in early in this second half of the game. This one, the long guard.
Yep, that's good there. If they bring the one closer first, Korea could split it into the house. So it's harder out here.
Well, we look over Canada and Italy. It's 2 for sure, possibly 3. Caitlin Law's just taking a look, but talk about different passes. We see the tick shot on the left of your screen, and that one can't remove that stone. Doesn't, but shooter does go out, so very nice. Ticks that one over to the side.
Yeah, great shot.
Back to the update of the Canada-Italy game, and Jennifer Jones put this in the 4-foot. Get it to the 4-foot chance at 4 and the win. What would assume handshakes at that point. Taps it back, no doubt now. That's 4. And that's it. There are handshakes. Italy concedes. Canada 10-0 with a 14-6 win. So look at another tick shot here now. Our feature game, Korea and Japan. Kim Cho-hee looking to take this one over. They throw more weight than other teams do at those. That was almost a board weight, almost, it seemed, if not more. Try to tick it over to the side to lose the shooters.
Yeah, they maybe think they can control it with sweeping the line better if it's got more running on it, but just nicked it, but not enough.
Looking to replace the guard, just to get some stones out in front. Look over USA, Germany, and Germany an opportunity to try and tie the game up. They had control through the first 5 ends. We're up 4-2, a blank, 2 deuces, get 2 forces, but then steal a 2, steal a 1. Trying to stop the slide and tie this one up, facing 2. This one comes right into center of the rings. Good for the single point for Germany. So 5-5 after 8 over on sheet A. USA needs to keep winning. They're 5-4 right now. They get the hammer playing. 9. Well, Russia, Sweden. Russia up 6-5. Lies 2, top of the 8-foot. Anna Hasselborg needs to draw to tie the game up herself in the 8th end. Well, she's got quite the front end. Nockenhauer, Mavericks. McManus out to help get it into the 8-foot. And they'll get it to the 4-foot for good measure for a single point. 6-6 as well. A tie game on sheet B. First the one final. We're on sheet C. Korea, Japan.
Yeah, Korea lifted a great double peel. So cleared up the front of the house. Just Japan have only got that one centre line guard, which has now been removed again.
Well, always tough trying to play through the roars of the crowd with the Canadian game ending. Obviously a lot of eyes were on that one. A lot of other shots going on, and it's part of the experience. Learning how to play is different from other sports where there's 4 games going on at the same time.
Yeah, you've got to keep your focus. And when it does get noisy like that, how do you keep your communication in the team if you can't hear what the skip's saying? How do you make that communication work? It's all a big learning curve.
Well, drawn to the wide side, just trying to get something in behind. Japan knows they need to try and steal, but not really a setup for it after the double peel. Kim Sun-young. Now Kim Ka-young-ae, who got fortunate on a hit in the last end, flashed the peel, killed the one in the house. Well, it has not been a perfect game by any measure by the Korean side, but they battled through, made shots when they needed to.
Yeah, been mistakes on both sides, but it's who's going to make those key shots at the right time.
Trying to freeze, just over curling on them. Seen this a few times, getting caught in a few different spots. No need to mess around. Go get rid of those.
Working this one really hard.
Well,
to remove both.
Don't mind too much. Obviously, it's a bonus if you can keep that one. Well, long look down the sheet of ice as Toriko Hana heads down trying to make something. She's had some ups and downs through the week, ups and downs in this game. Tori Kawana as we become accustomed to that unconventional release on her out turn. Sometimes hard if you're not seeing the call, what she's actually doing with an in turn or an out turn, because she starts the same way, sliding out. So goes back 4 foot to remove this one. 7-5 score. Korea holding the advantage and the hammer.
Yeah, Korea were quite happy to blank here. Go into the final end, 2 up with the hammer. Nice position to be in.
Well, they have given up lots of steals this week, but this is not a threatening steal right now. Just that one stone. Well, hit, roll. Freeze on top if you're Japan.
Her freeze attempt 2 ends ago, she was perfect. Weight, just didn't get the line right.
Okay. いつも使ってるラインよりはちょっと内側のライン。まあ使ってはいる。Okay.
Well, it's always a big game when these two countries play each other. They play a lot in the Pacific Asian Championship. Now here at the Worlds, 3 teams out of that region, including China. Japan right in the thick of things right now at 4 and 5. Finish up with Canada and Czech Republic tomorrow. They're trying to pull off a comeback in this one. Need to try and get this one to that stone. But I don't know if she has enough weight. Will come up short of the freeze. We have draw for 2, take a 4-point lead.
생각보다 제네 거 들어갔잖아. 네.
아가 찾는 게 낫겠지.
So full 12-foot Kim Young-jung take a 9-5 lead. Get their 3rd multiple point score of the game. And it might have been a different scenario. Kawana hits and sticks in the 8th end. It's a 1-point game. You don't try and play the freeze. You might try and play the hit. Just be okay with the blank.
Absolutely.
But it's neither here nor there. Korea draws in, gets their 2, and a 4-point lead will head to the 10th end. Japan need to get the guards, get it going if they want to have a chance to tie this game up.
야, 15.6. まあ、6にしては伸びてる方ではあるような気がするけど。まあ、いいですね。
としたらすごい止まってる。逆こっちが4秒だとしたらすげえ止まりすぎる。かなと思ったんだけど、投げた時なんかもそわまっていう感じ。伸びないな。でも普通にちょっと体細そうに見えたけど。 か08だか06、確か08だったんだけど。あ、ない。やばいないの。やった。
Well, back at the North Bay Memorial Gardens Ford World Women's Curling Championship. 10th end beginning. Korea has a 4-point lead. Scoring the deuce. They'll throw this one through. I'm sure they will throw their second one through as well with this 4-point advantage. Well, this game got off on the wrong foot for the Japanese right from the first end. They'll try and get the corner guard out in front. Slide over to keep an eye. Germany, USA, 5-5 playing the 9th end. Right now, Japan, big fans of the German side, wanting to have them come up with the upset, bring US down to the pack. 5-4 USA. Opportunity now. Jamie Sinclair has the hit to score 2. Take a 7-5 lead. Clean.
Always a good sign.
Sweeper's favorite words. A deuce for the Americans, and they lead Germany 7-5. So the one corner, the throw through again by Korea. Arisa Kotani put up the other corner guard. Well, and once this one comes to rest, they can start going after those corner guards. This one's going to
slip in there. Oh no.
Either way, they're going to remove it. This is the fourth rock of the end.
But in your head as a player,
yeah,
it takes the pressure off that wee bit when you don't have to peel the guard.
Yeah, it's funny, sliding into the rings changes that little bit.
Big psychological advantage. Oh.
Well, maybe too much of one as it ticks it over. And one in the rings. Kim Sun-young with a mistake. Japan has seen lots of those. Korea, more mistakes than you're used to seeing.
Yeah, they've been making errors with their hits, either hitting on the wrong side or actually missing altogether tonight.
Well, 3 games still going on. Russia, Sweden. Both teams looking to be in the playoffs. Sweden 9-1 against Russia at 6-3. Last stone here, Victoria Moisheva. Trying to get the lead. They've controlled in this one. They've had the lead most of this game or tied. Trying to get through the hole, make the hit, stick there, and very nice. Nice touch from the Russian skip. And her first world championship goes up 8-6. A win by Russia in that one means Canada clinches top spot. Canada's already clinched a spot in that 1-2, or one of those 1-2 teams going straight to the semifinals. But a Sweden win will clinch them a spot in that bye to the semifinal. Still have to kick the old habit of saying into the 1-2 game.
I know, this is when it's all speculations, isn't it? Well, if they beat them and they beat them and this happens and that happens. But all teams out there fighting hard.
And seeing Team Germany that's out of playoff contention, playing the Americans strong and trying to put a good showing to finish here, playing for a lot of national pride.
Without doubt. And how many times, you know, you see that at the end of a round robin, the top of the board could be playing the bottom of the board, and on paper, absolutely, that team should win. How many times do we see that bottom team coming up and causing an upset? Or not an upset, but a problem.
Just changes the way everyone was thinking the playoffs were going to shape up. Japan here trying to get into the rings. They got to try and score 4. Come around, touches the guard. Not quite in, so trying to set that up. You need to be perfect on everything, and that one rubs the front.
The double peel is on here. Oh, just misses it. But clears one.
Well, look there, the Korean skip knows they just have to be clean with their shots here the rest of this one. Well, trying to use that corner guard. Use anything. And very nice, gets one in. Second shot, this Korea lying one. Like right now, just trying to size up the double peel, but right now just get rid of one and you'll have an open look.
Clear, can she? Doesn't catch the other one, but rolls out of play, which does the job. Main objective.
Well, let's get rid of that one. Gotta try and come around. 3 stones remaining.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is close enough to split in. Over 6 minutes each, so plenty time to play this 10th end.
Yeah, and haven't used their timeout either.
No.
Both these teams normally move pretty quickly down throughout the game. Not a lot of long discussions. Want to try and split this one in. Well, split, if you can roll it in front of that red, would be real nice. Well, it's nice, but it leaves a double that can end the game.
But then, we've seen a few of these hits in Korea tonight that have not gone to plan.
So look, the double kill, and it is game over. Would run Japan out of stones. Just 2 stones remaining, and only 1 in the rings. Need 4 to tie. Young Jung. Trying to make the double, get 1, there's the second, and there's the game. As that runs Japan out of stones, and it is a final. the victory for Korea, and that will clinch them into the playoffs with a 7-3 record with 2 games remaining. Japan drops to 4-6. And will need some help if they want to try and get into the playoffs here in their first trip to the Worlds. 9-5 will be the final. It's the usual customary handshakes. Signature on the game sheet will make that one official. So Korea is into the playoffs. Chance to medal in the Olympics and the Worlds.
Вот сюда, вот сюда, да.
Она будет
Well,
двойной снимать.
2 games left on the ice. We'll take a look and keep you up to date with both, but Russia, Sweden we'll focus on right now. Skip stones,
Да,
red stones for Russia.
повыше.
Russia, 2-point lead, lying 1. Their coach Sergei Belinov out for a timeout.